Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make mince pies. Let's begin. So you'll want to start by making your pastry, and to start the pastry you'll want to beat your egg and sugar together until they are well combined. Once they are well combined, set aside until you need it later on. So into your bowl or food processor you'll want to place your flour and salt along with your butter and combine the two by pulsing them or rubbing them between your fingertips just until they are combined. It will change colour and consistency and look more like breadcrumbs. Either method will work well, but I find the food processor to be the quickest way. Now you can add in the sugar and egg mixture from earlier on and just mix it until it's incorporated and a dough has formed, being careful not to over mix. You can then empty your contents of your bowl or your food processor onto a floured surface. So you may need to give the dough just a brief knead to incorporate any bits of flour or the egg mixture that haven't been fully worked in. Once you've done that and the dough is clear, you can then put it into a round, wrap in some cling film and set aside in the fridge for a minimum of 1 hour. So once your dough has had an hour in the fridge, you can remove it from the fridge, unwrap it from the cling film and cut your dough in half, wrapping the other half up and putting it back in the fridge until you need it later on. With the half that you've got out, give it a quick knead and then start rolling it out. Make sure that you flour your surface and your rolling pin well. Dough is around 5mm in thickness. You can then take your cookie cutter and start cutting out the shapes you need. This actually gets you 6 perfectly depending on how you roll, so this is perfect for this recipe. But then you can get your muffin tin or cupcake tin and just gently press down the pastry into the case, pushing it upwards and downwards so it fits perfectly, making sure you've got all the corners covered. And once you've done that, you can then start filling each of the mince pies or the pastry cases all the way to the top, as this won't bubble over or anything. These really are deep filled mince pies, so if you like your deep filled mince pies, this is the recipe for you. So with the leftover pastry from the pastry cases, you can use this to make the lids of the mince pies, or you could actually make more mince pies depending on how many you need or want. So once you get your pastry just a little thinner than you would for the sides, so maybe around 3 to 4mm, you can then start to cut out smaller circles. It's the next cookie cutter down that I found in the set I was using, but you may need to alter it. So before you go to re-roll this pastry, I don't recommend doing that, but you'll also want to make some little cutouts. I've got these plunger cutters that you can find online really cheaply, and I will put one of these on top of each mince pie. But before I do that, I will make sure that each of the lids fit onto the mince pie and secure them in place using a fork just to close them together. So now you can give each of your mince pies a good coating with some egg wash, which is just a beaten egg with a pinch of salt in it. So once each mince pie has been coated with the egg wash, you will then want to poke a hole into the centre of it all the way through, not all the way through to the bottom but on top, and then you can cover this up with your cutout. I'm using snowflakes, but you can get a vast amount of different cutters online. Make sure you're using the medium or small option. Make sure that you egg wash each of the pastry cutouts on top and then bake. In the description down below you will find a link to my blog where I'll do a full write-up, and I'll have all the information that you need to make this recipe. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me. I'll be back on Friday with another video, so join me then. And don't forget that Bakemas ends next week, so get your suggestions in for New Year recipes, as I will be making those very soon. Check out my social medias. I will leave all the links you need in the description down below this video, so check them out, catch up on Bakemas from this year and the previous years, and yeah, until Friday, see you then. Bye guys.